Zespri is acknowledged as the category leader in kiwi fruit, and the new Zespri SunGold kiwi fruit, a delicious, large, sweet and refreshing variety, is delighting kiwi fruit consumers across global markets. From this plant, planted in a Te kiwi fruit orchard, begins the story of the development of Zespri's premier gold-fleshed variety known as SunGold. The result of the Zespri breeding partnership with plant and food research and developed using natural crosses of kiwi fruit varieties, SunGold was 10 years in the making before it was released commercially in 2010. This juicy, golden-fleshed variety was chosen from among 100,000 other kiwi fruit cultivars in the breeding program for its refreshing, sweet taste, larger size and beautiful, consistent oval shape, smooth skin and delicate flesh, excellent keeping qualities, and superior nutritional attributes consistent with Zespri kiwi fruit. On the orchard, SunGold is also a top performer. Naturally beautiful fruit with improved yield. 10 years in the making was a long time, but we at Zespri, and those that grow our fruit, think that to create the best, you need to take your time. That's why we are proud to put a Zespri label on SunGold and take it to consumers across the world. Consistently growing the best tasting SunGold starts with the grower, who is highly skilled and committed to growing a piece of fruit that consumers will love. The challenge of refining growing techniques to get the best out of a new kiwi fruit variety is highly motivating for our growers, who draw on their vast experience, backed with ongoing research and an ideally suited climate with abundant sunshine. Most satisfying for growers is seeing consumers across the world delight in the taste experience of Zespri SunGold. Growers work closely together to learn and continue refining growing techniques to strive for consistency and excellence. In winter, growers establish their orchard canopy to be open, with well-spaced fruiting canes to let light in, the source of energy for the plant. In spring, growers ensure that there aren't too many fruit on the vines. Fruit use the plant's energy, and so having fewer fruit means the plant's energy, and therefore its sugars, is more focused and will give better tasting fruit. In summer, growers continue to monitor their orchard canopies, and if they become too dark or dense, they will again intervene to open them up to ensure consistency of taste and fruit quality across their orchard. The Zespri SunGold harvest begins in April, once the fruit have reached the maturity needed to achieve full flavour. Fruit is carefully picked from the vines and transported to the packing facility where the quality is inspected and it is graded into different size bands. The consistent oval shape and absence of a protruding beak on the fruit is a real positive, as it minimises damage to fruit during packing. Only the best quality fruit wears the Zespri SunGold brand for export to our customers across the world. Optimal cool store air temperature for Zespri SunGold is between 0 and 1 degree Celsius. Measuring fruit temperature by inserting a probe into the fruit is the best way to be sure you understand the fruit's temperature and condition. The probe needs to be inserted into the middle of the fruit to get an accurate reading. Measuring the temperature at the surface of the fruit will be misleading. As with all kiwi fruit varieties, SunGold is extremely sensitive to ethylene, and so it is recommended that external ethylene is eliminated from the cool store. SunGold should not be stored with other types of produce or products that produce ethylene, for example apples or pears, and care needs to be taken when it is stored in rooms close to fruit that is producing ethylene. Ensure there is no cross-contamination of the kiwi fruit store with the air from other ethylene-producing fruit stores. particularly when moving product in and out of rooms. In small transfer stores where mixed storage is unavoidable, good inventory management is important to ensure kiwi fruit is not held for more than 3 to 4 days. Zespri SunGold is firm after harvest, and while it softens in a similar pattern to Zespri Gold, it holds firmer for longer in the ready-to-retail zone. Because of this, Zespri SunGold may require more in-market ripening to reach optimal retail firmness, especially for early sales. Zespri SunGold can be held at a ready-to-retail eating firmness for several weeks at between 0 and 1 degree Celsius. This is a key feature of this new variety, which improves convenience and consumer eating experience, with the taste continuing to develop long after it has been harvested. To ripen, use elevated temperatures and be careful to ensure that you monitor firmness using a penetrometer during ripening. Using the penetrometer to measure firmness, you can see that Zespri SunGold kiwi fruit maintains its eating condition to lower levels of firmness than other varieties. To begin ripening, check the fruit firmness, and if the fruit is too firm, it should be conditioned. Remember to keep monitoring the fruit's firmness during this process. Zespri SunGold has a wide eating range, depending on consumers' preferences. As SunGold softens, it becomes sweeter, as stored sugars are released and the background acidity reduces to reach a pleasant sweet-sour balance. Consumers who prefer sweeter fruit find that the eating experience of SunGold is best when it is eaten softer. It is at its sweetest in the lower end of the 0.8 to 0.4 kgf optimal eating firmness zone. Consumers who prefer a more tangy fruit find the eating experience of SunGold best at close to 1 kgf. This provides a depth of flavour with the balance of some additional acidity. Even when the flesh firmness is at the softer end, the fruit remains quite firm to the touch on the outside, with just a little give when gently squeezed. The delicious, refreshing SunGold flavour remains even when the fruit is much softer than Zespri Gold or Zespri Green. Zespri SunGold is an exciting new variety, changing the face of the kiwi fruit category. It is very positively received by consumers across global markets. It's a juicy, refreshing, nutritious eating experience, made even better by ensuring it's ripened to the sweet spot. Let's recap. It's the product of a natural breeding program and took 10 years to develop to ensure its growing, appearance, storage, nutrition, and eating qualities are of a premium standard. SunGold is grown by the world's best kiwi fruit growers who focus on consistently delivering the best quality, best tasting fruit to customers and consumers. A key difference between Zespri SunGold and other Zespri varieties is that SunGold's taste and sweetness continues to develop at lower levels of eating firmness, and Zespri SunGold is at its sweetest when eaten softer than other varieties. Retailers should have confidence in Zespri SunGold's ability to stay in the ready-to-eat zone for an extended period, while holding optimal flavour. If you have any further questions on SunGold, its natural attributes, or how to best handle it to achieve an optimal eating experience, please contact Zespri for further information and support.